I trusted her and decided it was time for me to get healthy.
In that second week, I mean, it's like night and day.
And there's so many long-term benefits to it, It's not just about the symptoms.
Hi everyone, today we are talking with Mary Moret, nurse practitioner and owner of the Vital Forge Wellness Clinic here in Sierra Vista. Welcome, Mary.
Hello, thank you.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. So today we're going to talk about hormone replacement therapy. Now, I know that you've been helping men for quite some time with hormone replacement therapy, and now you're helping women.
Yeah, so we just launched our services a few months ago for women that are in the perimenopause and menopause transition with hormone replacement therapy. So it's been a great journey.
So for people that aren't familiar with hormone replacement therapy, because I certainly wasn't until we started talking, tell me what that is and how it can help.
Yeah, so as we start to age and decline, our hormones start to decline with us. And a lot of times, symptoms that we would chalk up to maybe we think is aging, fatigue, cognitive, brain fog, for women, mood swings, hot flashes, hormones. There's a hormonal imbalance. And so hormone therapy really helps to replace that so that you're not miserable during that transition.
So I'm guessing this would be just like women using estrogen
Yes.
patches, and men would be for the testosterone.
Yeah, so there's many routes. For men is testosterone. Women, we have more than just one hormone that, can fluctuate. So estrogen, progesterone, even testosterone for women as well. So there's many vehicle routes, whether it's patches, creams, or injections.
And what are some of the symptoms that men may dismiss?
So men usually might dismiss something like fatigue, brain fog, low energy. Fatigue is the number one for most men. They chalk it up to aging. And a lot of times it's because their testosterone is declining.
Right. And is it the same for women?
Women, sometimes, yes, but not always. And so sometimes it can be hot flashes, mood swings, irritability, recurrent urinary tract infections. There's other risks that come along with that they don't realize are due to hormone decline. So
basically the best part is to get in and talk to you so that you can explain all of this, because you do offer a free consultation.
Yes.
And sometimes it may be that you're tired. It may be for women that, all of the symptoms that we talked about, men and women are different. And you've said many times it's not one thing fits everybody, right?
Yep. And there's so many long-term benefits to it, It's not just about the symptoms. It's, for women, it reduces the risk of urosepsis in the future, which is a urinary tract infection that happens a lot because we have a decline in estrogen.
Yeah.
Osteoporosis for both men and women, like bone health, the cardiovascular risks, that come along when hormones start to decline. So there's benefits to even insulin sensitivity for people who are diabetic or pre-diabetic.
Good to know. I love all of this, because every time we talk, I always learn something more from you. Now, we do have some testimonials that we're going to bring on, some actual patients who have agreed to come on and talk to us about the benefits that they received from it. So the first person that we want to introduce is Miss Carrie. Hi, Carrie. Thank you so much for joining us today and giving us your story and talking to us about all the services that you receive. So tell everybody, first of all, before we post the before and after pictures, what first brought you in to see Mary?
Low energy, low fatigue. It's been a constant battle. And so I had known Mary and had seen some of the work that she had done with some of her patients. And I trusted her and decided it was time for me to get healthy and feel better.
It's crazy to me that you just mentioned every single symptom of why people should come in. You covered that. That's exactly what you had. So you are on hormone replacement therapy, but you also started off with the weight loss, correct?
Yes.
Now,
I take tirzepatide and I do testosterone and some thyroid replacement.
Now we're going to put some photos up of Carrie to show you these you can't make this up. These are not doctored photos. This is before and after. Now, Carrie, how much weight have you actually lost?
The pictures will show about 100-pound loss, but right now.
100. And how long have you been on this? Been using the weight loss? How long has it been?
Yeah, I started at the end of September in 2024, so just about a year.
Those are incredible photos. You must be so proud of yourself. I bet your energy is through the roof now, right?
Yes.
Now, how long, once you started with all of the therapy here, all of everything that you're doing, how long before you started to truly notice a difference?
So I saw it on the scale right away. I've averaged about a 10-pound weight loss every month. It was probably about 20, 30 pounds before I started noticing it, in my clothes. And energy-wise, I would say probably within the first 20 pounds, I noticed a difference.
I love it. I love it. I bet you, look at the smile on her face. If that doesn't say it, right? I don't know what does. Well, Carrie, if you could tell anybody out there who's listening that is like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, I don't know if I should do it, what would you say to them?
I mean, that was me too. I felt the same way. I thought, is there any hope? Am I ever going to be, healthier, feel better, look better? Is it even an option for me? And I thought for so many years it wasn't. But I thank God for Mary and what she's been able to do for me and other people, and take advantage of the opportunity to do the free.
Absolutely. Carrie, we love that. She thanks God for you, and there's a reason why, because you look fantastic. You're doing great, all the things, and we are so thankful that you came in and chatted with us today. Thanks, Carrie, for your time.
Bye, Carrie.
Thank you. Bye.
So I love that all of them have come in, done the free consultation, spoke to you, and that's what I want you to tell people. What's the first step that they need to take?
I think if you're questioning, or, you just need some guidance on some things that you are just experiencing, it never hurts to do a free consultation to see if it's the right fit for you. A lot of times, hormones, it's not an easy picture for all, and sometimes it just takes that one person to listen to you and kind of guide you. And if it's a right fit for you, it can be life-changing for many.
I agree. And because we had Carrie on here, the next thing we want to do is we can't leave the men out, can we?
No.
So we are going to bring an individual that was on the testosterone, the men's hormone replacement therapy,
Yes.
correct? Mr. Dave is going to be joining us today. All right, so Dave, thanks for coming in and chatting with us today. I thank you, because for men, and Mary and I have talked about this, sometimes may be harder for them to get through the door than for the women, right? And it's a little bit different. But Dave, tell us your story. What was going on with you, and what brought you into the Vital Forge?
I noticed that I was having a lot of tiredness. Just kind of didn't, towards the end of the day, I was starting to lose some of my stamina, just wanting to take naps all the time. And that was just kind of out of the ordinary for me. So I just figured, I've had heard about this stuff before, and I saw the Vital Forge, their advertisement and stuff. So I decided to check it out, and just to make sure, everything was good to go for the most part.
So you went in, you did the free consultation.
I did.
And how fast was it? She obviously started you on, was it testosterone for him?
Testosterone replacement therapy, yes.
Okay. How long after you started that did you notice a difference?
Almost within that first week, like right away. I did start noticing that I was waking up a little bit easier. My mood seemed to shift a little bit, and my brain fog started to clear up relatively well. And I'd say well within that second week. I mean, it's like night and day. It was huge. It was a huge change.
So you are singing her praises and love everything about what happened since you first walked into the Vital Forge.
Absolutely.
And if there's any men out there that are maybe experiencing some of the same symptoms, what would you recommend to them?
I'd recommend it's worth it to just go in and give it a shot. If you're having any of those symptoms at all and you're just curious, you got nothing to lose. I'm not getting paid to say any of this or anything like that. It's just all 100%. It's just how I feel. And Mary's really great about catering to not just about numbers and saying, oh, you're at this number, you're at this number. It's all about how you feel, because I could feel good at a certain number, somebody else feel better at a higher or lower number, but she definitely caters to that. Make sure that you are doing well and your health is just important. And if I got anything to say about anything, just you owe it to yourself to do it. So I would absolutely get that done.
I mean, there you have it. We've spoke to Carrie, we spoke to Dave. You're doing something right, obviously, and I cannot stress enough how important it is just to come in and schedule that consultation with Mary. From the moment you walk in that door, you will find she is truly dedicated to you. She cares. She wants to help you, and she really takes the time to get to know you, which I think is so important because every single one of us is different. Mm-hmm. And I have said that from day one. Anyone that speaks to you, anyone that talks to you, Dave had said it, Carrie has said it, you're going to help them. So if there's anybody out there that's still on the fence about maybe coming in and chatting to you, what are you going to say to them, Mary?
Come on in, get a free consultation.
Right? Feel better. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and it's truly not about vanity. It's about vitality. It's about feeling good. You don't have to be fatigued and be symptomatic. These can be life-changing. The long-term benefits of hormone replacement therapy is really preventative care for a lot. So,
absolutely. All right, you guys, get in touch with Mary over at the Vital Forge, and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you, Dave, for coming in and chatting with us. A huge thank you to Carrie as well. And, of course, Mary, great success is coming your way, and I am so glad you came down to chat with us today.
Thank you for having us.